I'm at the Ibeju Lekki axis of Lagos State. And what I've come here to do is just to show you places that are available for investment. I have so many places for investment at the Ibeju Lekki axis. If you are looking for those ones that are a large expanse of land, they are quite available, facing the road, facing the beachfront. While at this very place, what I've come to look at are just pieces of land that are good for somebody who actually wants to build within 1 and 2 years and really wants to move in, or somebody who actually wants to buy and keep for just like a year, 2 or 3 before they can resell. So right here, what I have right here is a 2 plot of land. This 2 plot of land is actually a dry land. It's 3, right? And is a corner piece too. So what we have here is just 3 plots of land, and you can see it's actually a dry land. If you can see right behind me, you can see that it's a dry land, and it's the kind of place that you just need to buy and build. Directly in this side, this is Alaun Community. We call it Alaun Community along the Lekki Express Road. While by the left here, what we have here is Shapati. And in this Shapati, we have the Beachwood Estate. Beachwood Estate is here, why Alaun Community is here. So within these 2 communities is where we have these 3 plots of land. Like this very place I'm standing is a road. So these 3 plots of land actually face up to somewhere around this point is a corner piece that's actually facing the road. So what I have here is just 1 plot of land, and it's a corner piece. It's also a dry land. You can see that you have ant hills here that are good for the filling of this very place. So if I move further down from this place, I also have a 2 plot of land right here. I have a 2 plot of land right here, and it's a dry land. It's also facing this road. This place I'm standing is actually a road. So this 1 plot that is the corner piece is facing this road, while adjacent we have this 2 plot of land here, and it's also a dry land. All these lands that I'm showing you are uplands. They are all uplands. They don't need much of filling. Apart from the road network, apart from the road network and the grasses that are here, that is just a temporary challenge. All they need to do is just refill the road and and do a construction of the road. But the plot itself, they are dry land, and the beauty of this place is it has an excellent title. All you need to do when you buy this place is just buy and get a governor consent for it in Alausa. You don't need any ratification or whatever. It's a good land. It has an excision, and the excision is a published excision. It's not the kind of title that you have that someone will buy and get a governor consent for it in Alausa. You don't need any ratification or whatever. It's a good land. It has an excision, and the excision is a published excision. It's not the kind of title that you have that someone will tell you that it's still under processing or thereabout. It has a file number, an excision file. No. This very one has a published excision, it has a published Gazette, and it has an excision. It's an excise land. So these are the kind of places that every one of us, especially those of us in the diaspora, also actually looking for somewhere that you can invest and have a good place, somewhere you can invest and rest your mind. I have a couple of places like this scattered all around Ibeju Lekki, and this is the beauty of buying a land at Ibeju Lekki. Don't buy a land that does not have an excision. Don't buy a land that does not have a CFO. Don't buy a land that does not have a governor consent. Don't buy a land that the process of excision has not been completed. This very one is a completed one. I have series. I have those with CFO. I have those with governor consent, and I have those with excision. So this is the kind of place that you need to invest at Ibeju Lekki. Ibeju Lekki is one of the hottest places in Lagos State right now. So it's one of the hottest places, and because it's one of the hottest and the most lucrative places in real estate in Lagos State at the moment, you just need to tread with care. That's why it is very, very important for you to buy a good land. This is an example of a good land. If you are looking for somewhere you can buy and rest, this is where you need to come from. I remain your host, Akeem Agbaje.